Well, hello internets, here we are with a little bit of a video. Well, over the last few months I have occupied my winter and my good times by sorting through and editing some of my what I call old footage from, well, the last couple of years that have not made it to YouTube. Yes, there is footage still of my 2019 vacation that still have not aired or been edited or been really seen by anybody, not even myself. So I have been digging through the mountain of footage that I came back with, as well as editing up some new content and trying to get things rolling again with the YouTubes. I found some stuff that was shot back when I had the Silverado, and that would have been in sometime around 2017. And I found some stuff that was shot with the what was it, 2015 Canyon, the 2016 Canyon, and then with the Denali that I had as well, which was the truck that I borrowed for the 2019 epic road trip vacation. It's kind of weird when you go back on footage that you haven't seen in 3 years or more. You don't remember it because it's been a long time, a lot has happened. But at the same time, when you watch it, you remember, oh yeah, I was there. I remember the sound of the waterfall. I remember the hot, what would have been late June sun. I remember the smells, I remember the feeling of being there, and it's kind of like reliving your memories again when you're editing the videos. That is kind of why I had started my whole YouTube venture years ago, was to bring things that my dad wouldn't normally get to see and bring those to him, whether it was a project I was working on, whether it was the demo derbies, the parade, whether it was some kind of sightseeing trip that is 4 or 5 hours away. I would show those videos to him, and I know he watched them. I know he watched them even right up until just probably a day or two before he had passed away, or I guess before he went into the hospital, because he was commenting on some of my videos, some of my content. Kind of, well, makes me feel better on how everything went. It makes me, during those times when I've doubted my whole YouTube venture, it's made me push through and work through the lack of internet connectivity, camera issues, computer issues, editing software issues, YouTube issues, things like that. And well, like I said, we're still here today. My camera gear is aging. My big cameras, my main camera, the Panasonic, my main camera, the Panasonic's, what are they, HDC TM60, and there's another one around here somewhere, the 500. I think the 500 is slightly newer. This one here, the TM60, is my oldest still working camera that I still use. Then the vlogging camera is the Canon PowerShot SX620HS, and I have started recording videos on my iPhone XR. I would like to get a iPhone 12 Pro. Was it Pro or Pro Max? Because I hear they're supposed to be really, really good at the video quality. However, you know, that's expensive. That's a little pricey. So I might end up buying a GoPro or buying another camera to bridge the gap in between what I have now and where I would like to be in a few years. I know I have let my camera, what do you want to call it, quality slip a bit, because I was buying a new camera every year or every 14 months. But since the innovation of cell phones, the camcorders, you know, kind of like these, have basically become non-existent. Unless you're going with like a $2,000 or $2,500 big prosumer, you know, bazooka kind of thing, like a big camera like that with everything. But I haven't ventured that far into the video world yet. Getting by with these point and shoots, and then the new venture here, if it works with the iPhone, would be a little more compact, a little more portable than those big cameras with the big tripods. What are my channel plans for the future? Well, as you guys have seen, the channel's been through a lot of changes in the last few years. There will be no more, or very minimal, no guarantees on any small engine videos. There'll be probably no large projects like basement renovation or landscaping projects or things like that. The welding projects and shop projects, all those are gone, all those tools are gone, and you know, it is what it is. It's the sacrifice that a person had to make to get out of where he was. Course correct, if you may, back to where the only time when his life started to make sense is when things were a little more simpler. And I don't mean, you know, bailing on your responsibilities, leaving your wife, giving your truck back to the bank, walking away from the house just because you're sick of paying bills, you're not happy where you're at. I mean, taking care of your health, taking care of you, taking care of responsibilities when those responsibilities aren't toxic, they're not working towards essentially ending your life, because that's kind of where things were headed for a few years. They were getting rather dark, and I was having some severe medical type issues, and it all stemmed from stress and such, and a lot of that stress ballooned when I had the workplace accident and hurt my hand, and the mismanagement of all of that. Yeah, I know I should have probably got a lawyer, but hey, when every dollar you have is going into keeping your mortgage and your bills and your truck payments, that's right, vehicle payments and mortgage payments afloat, you don't really have money to pay retainers and chase lawyers and go to court, because it was overwhelming. And yeah, I probably should have, and it may have worked out a little better. Maybe I would have even have got something, because there was definite evidence of tampering of paperwork, definite mismanagement, and definite issues with the work environment that have been ongoing for forever. Like, I mean literally forever, and still continue even almost 8 years later, I believe. 2013, you know, till now, and they're still going on to this day. It's their company. If they choose to run it that way, then, well, it is what it is. Do you guys have any recommendations for cameras? I have been researching, like I said, GoPros. The GoPro Hero 9s have a tiny little viewing screen on the front and some other bells and whistles, and I think a better battery from what I remember. I believe the 8s are no viewing screen, slightly poorer battery, but they are like $260 or $280 on sale. They're cheaper, in fact, than the very camera that I'm filming this here vlog with. So by the time you add a microphone and maybe even a light, you know, and if you want to buy one of those fancy, what are they, DJI gimbal thingies, you'll be probably on par with this Canon PowerShot camera that I'm filming with. Leave your comments below on any suggestions for reasonably priced cameras. It'll take me probably 6-8 months to save up the money as it is, so anything that is insane or over the top will probably have to be reevaluated at a later date. But thanks for joining me at this here vlog. We'll see what she is and go around for tomorrow. And as always, thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.